Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today I have a reading for you inspired by the song by James Young, Habits of My Heart. Line from the song is the title of this video. You make it hard to let you go. So we have somebody at a distance. This is probably a no contact reading. They've asked for space. It says, I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. Now, for some of you that may have yet to ask for this space, but you have already picked up on the fact that they're creating distance. So I feel like you would already know they need space. With secrets, we have, I hid something from you and I'm afraid to tell you about it. And foolish. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. So they've got some apologizing to do, and it feels to me like they're planning that, right? But they have some things to work out. Hi there, Peggy. How are you doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. That was a weird one. I hit it like higher up on the like scale of notes, but it felt like very like pensive, like somebody's just in their own world. Anyways, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. This is the signs of the times. Let's see what we get for you. Okay. Firefly, wonder. Well, if that doesn't just totally match the tone from the wind chime, I don't know what would. Firefly, wonder. Hi there, Voodoo. How are you doing? So we've got, it's like somebody believes in magic that they didn't believe in before. I'm trying to think of a good analogy for you. I mean, for me, what comes to mind are any of those like cat videos where, or even like little puppy videos where they're exploring a winter wonderland for the first time and, they haven't seen snow before. So it's just kind of like, that's the vibe I'm getting from this, which is so different from the first couple of cards we pulled. And then we have number 28, Crown, personal power. So this feels like, okay, I did some ish I'm not very proud of. I reacted in a way I shouldn't have. I need some space to think about it. This person is getting right with their thoughts, okay? How do I feel about this situation? What do I want from the situation? How do I approach this secret that needs to be talked about? But I really like that we have the crown coming out because this is somebody acknowledging I have power in this situation, right? I don't have to just walk away or feel like, okay, all is lost. Hello, Victoria. How are you doing? I agree, Peggy. Actually, I want these situations deck. No, hold that thought. Sometimes they all call to me, okay? This is the energy oracle. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, and the thinking woman. Numbers 41 and 47. Clearly number 4 is important. We did have number 44 at the outside here. And both of these have 4s. So the 7th chakra is the root chakra, and that's about self-preservation. That's what this space is about. Someone got too close. So we could have a feminine energy that is in this energy of needing to take some space, or we could have a thinking woman who has inspired somebody to take some time to think about it. Whatever it is, it does feel like this is confirmation of basically, I'm trying to figure out what I want, right? Self-preservation made me act foolishly. Maybe somebody had too high walls built. Maybe somebody assumed the worst of an individual that had actually demonstrated they were loyal. Whatever it is, we have somebody definitely pondering what's really going on, how they want to respond, what actions need to be taken, right? All right. After this, I promise we'll get into the tarot. Okay. All right. We have someone looking for information, possibly on social media. But we have commitment or long-term relationship and roller coaster in the reverse. I think we have a concern here over how to approach exclusive relationships, how to approach love, as opposed to maybe a more superficial, like situationship type vibe. But it's like, I don't know. What's kind of weird about this is this searching card for information. It's kind of like, it's more so giving me like researching how people approach love than looking specifically for information on a love interest, which is kind of unusual. So it's like, okay, I'm going to take a second and watch some romantic comedies and see what I can learn, which is endearing. All right. This is the beginner's tarot. Let's see what we get for you. All right. So for those of you that are in the live chat, hello, Broken Heart Tarot. Hello, Dino. Do me a favor and comment, or like, obviously people want to comment in this video when it's not live anymore. Tell me what romantic comedy this person should watch. If you want a good example, right? Like, because we're not going to say how to lose. Is it How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? What's that one with Kate Hudson? Oh, I hope he's watching Say Anything. That's perfect. But I feel like there's some bad ones out there and there's some good ones. I'm trying to think of which one I would choose. I don't know, like The Notebook's a little bit cliche, but legit, right? All right. So King of Wands, Page of Cups in the reverse. To be honest, this looks like somebody that had kind of put love to the side. Maybe they had physical attraction. Maybe they had goals that they were very focused on. Like, this would be somebody who wants to publish a book or start a company. This person is set on finding a particular kind of lifestyle where they feel comfortable. They're highly motivated to be successful. But it made them feel like matters of the heart weren't really worth a lot of their time. And, like, that's fine. Like, it's kind of like a whatever. Maybe it'll happen, but I'm not going to like hold my breath. So then we have Temperance and the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. That's a wild ride, because Temperance is all about like balance or feeling like things are a good mix, a good match. If you're a drinker, this is like the perfect complement to your meal, right? You eat a steak, you have a delicious Merlot, whatever it is. There was something here that was harmonious or made this King of Wands feel at peace. but it was momentary. It didn't last very long. It might have been, a couple days here, a couple days there, a couple conversations here, a couple conversations there, but there was resistance, right? Because we had this King of Wands facing away. They were focused on their own stuff, okay? But this Two of Cups in the reverse, this is the exact opposite of Temperance. Literally, this card is about balance, and this one has imbalance. I was fine. I had like this good thing going, and I met you, and now when you're not around, things feel out of whack. I can't get it back to that same balance because I keep thinking about you. But this Four of Pentacles harkens back to our secrets card. There's something I didn't tell you. Okay. What did you not tell me? Out with it. We need one more. So I was thinking, what did you not tell me, right? We have Sun in the reverse. The words are unhappiness, negativity, failure, loneliness, need for reflection. I think this person has not shown you the depth of what they would perceive to be like their darkness or like their sad side. They may feel like you would look at them differently if you knew, for example, that they consider themselves a failure, even if they are considered a success by others. There's like an insecurity here or a loneliness. I don't feel understood, or I don't feel like I've done what I wanted to do. Take it how it resonates, right? Because that's probably not both of those for everyone, right? There's just a sense of, I didn't tell you this about myself because it's something I don't like about myself. For some of you, this is feeling like an important person, such as like a parent or a grandparent or an ex, didn't approve of what they were good at. So I'm trying to think of a good example. My parents only wanted me to be a doctor. So when I became a famous like actor or artist or whatever, they didn't really care for it. There's something here about struggling to accept good things. I think we have like an environment either currently or like a large part of their life or their childhood. They were in some way shaped by people that were unpredictable and created despair, were difficult, right? Left them feeling vulnerable. So I think that created a hard shell around them to try to prevent that, right? With the Hierophant in the reverse, it's like a failure from teachers, parents, family, or maybe even like anger with God if like they lost a sibling or something. We have somebody here that didn't really feel like things took care of them. Hello there, Tiana. How are we doing? All right, what else? Ooh, we got a jumper. That's not what I meant. Don't take that the wrong way. Five of Cups in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse, and the Emperor. Sorry, I think there's like a hair on my nose. Oh, there it is. I think I got it, you guys. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse. The Hermit in the reverse, and the Emperor. This reading keeps me guessing. I like it. It's like going down this path and then, woo! I get being determined to not care about losing people, um, trying to create a response, or I kind of want to say kind of like almost be tolerant and don't really care if I lose people, because I lose all people, or like I don't really count on people to like stick around. It's like I could learn from the situation, but instead I would like to group it in with everything else that I've experienced in life. But there's something about this, because we have personal power, and that really aligns with the Emperor energy. There's something about this situation that is creating some sort of hope or inspiration where previously this person didn't have that. That's interesting. All right. Let's go with, this is the Morgan Greer. Thanks for clarifying, Tiana. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. I just want to like give this person a hug, whoever they are. This feels lonely. Like people that I've encountered in my life have really only like made things more difficult or seem like less secure. So because nothing's ever really gone the way that I wanted to, I just kind of don't expect anything from people, or I don't expect things to go well from people. This is kind of a pessimist, right? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse, Five of Swords. You know, if I could choose one of these to be in the reverse, it would be the only one that's in the upright. Okay, well, to be honest, this just makes me feel like our Emperor energy, like I said, not a lot of people they could trust in, right? I feel like specifically their parents let them down. They didn't see eye to eye. They created tension. There was arguing. There were lies, disloyalty. Kind of makes me think of what was said about Queen Elizabeth I in terms of having seen King Henry VIII not really do so great in love, behead her mother, didn't really have the highest of hopes for marriage, right? We're dealing with somebody that has not seen very many good examples of relationships and may have continued influence over this person. Because there's somebody here that made this, it's like compounded negative energy. And what I mean by that is multiple people teaching the same lesson to this individual to close themselves off. Don't connect with people, right? Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Lovers, Six of Wands. Oh, really? So if everyone that I've encountered so far has been kind of like an illusion or has worn a mask, I can't really trust them. And it works for me to block myself off from people, then I'll just keep things kind of like surface level. So either I'll stay to myself or I'll only pursue like meaningless connections, right? And this person has felt that that was working. Keeping people away protects my heart or helps me avoid what I view as the inevitable disappointment of people. I'm so sorry. This is pretty pessimistic, but like I'm just reading the cards. This person feels like this is working for me. This is how I stay happy. There's that secret. I hid something from you, and I'm afraid to tell you about it. I think what they hid from you was fear. Now, this could manifest in a number of different ways in your particular situation or in your life, right? But this person, what they are at the core, what they are hiding from you is that they ran away because they were scared. They ran away because they didn't know how to handle this. I don't have the strength. Like if this doesn't go well, it could hurt me. So, you know how they say like how do I want to let's talk about like immunity, right? If you've had chicken pox as a kid, I believe that's a good thing in a way because it means when you're older, you're less at risk for having like a worst case, right? I feel like this person having avoided little heartbreaks along the way, like um did them no good because it makes them that much more terrified to actually connect and that much more susceptible to heartache. Um, I'm just gonna say it. You can judge me in the comments if you want. I've had my heart broken plenty of times. Okay, like I don't know if I can really quantify it. It's a lot, and I feel like it's probably one of the things I put a lot of energy into, or something that I'm very proud of, is that even though I've had my heart broken a lot of times, I'm still willing and capable of opening my heart to somebody new, right? This person hasn't really mastered that idea of, I know how to get through something, or I know how to heal from a heartbreak. I know how to open myself up to something like that, right? This is what they don't want to say. They probably lied to you about why they had to run away, or they probably misled you in terms of why they backed up, right? Why did you create distance? I was literally asking, why did you create distance? Three of Swords is heartbreak. I know that art helps you figure it out. Why did you want distance? Because you think I could hurt you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, they're really going through it. I don't know that they're really talking to many people about this, if any. Because again, they didn't really have a lot of people they felt like they could trust. right? This is somebody who's used to keeping to themselves and focusing on work or focusing on like getting things done, right? Hi there, Drew. How are you? Hello, Lisa. Oh, I love that one. Wedding Singer. All right. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. Why do they feel like an idiot? Because they basically broke their own heart by creating this distance, right? That potentially has destroyed their chances at something they really wanted to learn how to do. They just were terrified of it. So with the Five of Pentacles and the reverse, this is somebody who's trying to figure out, is there actually a chance for me to reconnect or reconcile with this person? Because I lost a real one. They feel lonely. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles. I walked away from something real. I walked away from somebody who felt like family or who I wanted to build a family with, who I could build an empire with. Whatever it is, this person puts their love interest on a bit of a pedestal. And it's like, I thought I was lonely before. But it's worse. Let's go with Romance Angel Oracle. We have, this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. All right, this is one of those situations where we remember this is a general reading. This is not going to mean the same thing for all of you. But the main message from these two is someone needs to release some energy from the past to accept the soulmate that does make sense for them. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's dependent on whether or not this person figures out what they need to do. If they don't figure it out, don't waste your time waiting for them to do that. You figure it out or you don't. If you don't, then somebody else comes in. Because to be honest, what I kind of feel is there's going to be somebody that falls in love with you that is going to treat you well. This person who is afraid of love has a chance, but not an extended one. It's like boarding an airplane, you know, like you take too long, someone else is going to get your seat. That's just how it is. All right. Let's go with the Pulp Tarot to finish it out. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Star in the reverse. Oh, my favorite. I love this card. And Justice. So that's kind of what I was just saying in the sense of Nine of Wands in the reverse. You either fight for it or you end up giving up, right? Star in the reverse. if you know what you're missing, you either fight for it or you give it up, right? Like someone knows they're missing the person that they care deeply about. They know that it's not something as easy to move past as they once thought. This feels to me like the one that got away, or like, I'm not going to ever really forget that I have emotions for you, right? And then justice. We have free will. You choose ultimately which path you go down, right? Do you want to close this door to that relationship? Do you want to open this door to that career opportunity? Do you want to close this door to moving across the country? Whatever it is, we have free will here. And somebody's going to have to decide, are you going to like do something? Like say something, basically. Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles in the reverse, High Priestess. So the advice here to the Emperor energy, the King of Wands energy, which that's a lot of Aries energy, but could also be Leo or Sagittarius or anything, because we're really talking about somebody who's taking action, thinking about things. They can win this, they can defend this, but there's a time limit. And if they're concerned about whether or not they can offer the kind of connection or trust or support or love that their love interest is looking for, the advice here is follow your intuition, be more open to the messages you're receiving around you, and that will guide you. Don't like cut yourself off from something that is beautiful because you feel like you can't learn as you go. You just have to actually put in the effort, right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, everyone, for the comments and the likes and the subscribes. I will see you on the next reading. Bye, guys.